welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hi, Mandi.
Hello, Teddy. How are we doing this week? What's going on?
I'm good. I have had a good week, a busy week. I mean, I feel like I've had a good week. A busy couple of days coming up ahead. Like we're middle of the week now, and I feel like I've had a good busy first half of the week, and then I'm gonna have a busy second half of the week and weekend. So, but I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I am doing really well, actually. Really
good.
well. Okay. Last week was a low spoons week for me, but I'm definitely feeling a difference this time around. So
we all have low spoons sometimes.
Absolutely. The week started off a little slow. Like I didn't have much going on over the weekend. It was just same old that it's been for the past month. But as of like yesterday, normalcy is returning and we're thrilled.
Good.
So
we're home.
We're home, and I would like to finally report that we have air conditioning.
Oh, thank goodness.
In my home.
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming. I don't remember the tune of that song. It's been a long time coming, but it's you and me. That's my AC. My house is really cold and I'm a happy, happy girl. That's what I would like to say. Right? That was pretty good. So get this. 2 nights ago, it was 8:45 p.m. and the AC guys had been at my house 2 days in a row for like 12 hours until 9 p.m. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is just becoming a lot. And they kept saying like, it'll be done today. And, you know, there's shortages of things like the chemicals that need to make the refrigerant and whatnot. They had to get certain things. And so it was around 9 p.m. 2 nights ago, and they were like finalizing stuff. The air was kicking on. Everything was great. My toddler she wouldn't nap that day. And so everything was kind of like a hullabaloo of chaos. And so I was ready for it to all be over, get her to bed and be done for the night and soak in the air conditioning. And everything went well. As I'm getting my toddler ready for bed, shower time, I had to battle her to take a bath, take a shower, whatever. Our hot water heater went out. No hot water. And when I tell you,
and it's nothing at all related to the air conditioning.
I don't know, right? Just didn't work. The amount of tears that came out of my eyes and the way I had to bite my tongue so I didn't go scream in a pillow, it was just mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Like your girl hit a wall.
Yep.
And I said, I cannot do this. I cannot deal with one more thing in this house. And luckily, my husband, who is not very handy, went downstairs, checked, and it was just a pilot light that needed to be relit. And so he relit it. It's all good. I don't need a new hot water heater.
Oh, thank
goodness. I hit a breaking point, and then I went to bed immediately after, woke up the next morning to a cold house, and I felt great. So,
did you sleep well that night with the air conditioning kicking?
I did. I still have like fans going because it's summer. Like I feel like even if you live in a house that has air, you still could get hot, right? So I had fans, but what
do you have it set at?
68 is like the nighttime temp.
Okay. I can assure you, I have my air conditioning set at like, I think my upstairs is like 66, downstairs 69.
Yeah.
I never have fans on in my house.
Really?
Like literally. Well, I guess at night I turn my ceiling fan on for like
movement.
I think more sound, and like air movement, but that's really it.
So I don't know. I woke up this morning like hot. I was uncomfortably hot, but my house was like 68, 70 degrees. But I just run super warm and I don't like being warm. Like I'm always warm. And if I could have a vent in front of my face at all points in time during the day, like I would prefer that.
Yeah.
I just think I'm really warm blooded. And so, I have a fan like right on me. I've been sleeping really good. I just wake up and I take a refreshing cold shower, but, I'm just happy. I'm happy that it's all over. I have my house like back to myself and I don't have to worry about people coming in and out. Like I was showering the other morning and they were showing up at 6:45 a.m. some days. And I was like in the shower prepping for them to get here. And I'd be like, now I'm scrambling because my driveway camera is going off and I have to go let them in, but I'm literally shampooing my hair. So the fun stuff of home ownership. But I have to tell you this, it was really funny. The contractors who are doing some work at my house, they're our old neighbors and they're around our age. But they were telling us that they're brothers and their family is going on a trip soon they go on a trip every single year. Guess where? None other than Disney World.
Ugh.
Every single year of their lives, they have gone to Disney. Every single year. And I was like, what? That's a dream. And this year they're going to the Oogie Boogie Bash in California, I think. And I was like, are you serious?
Yeah. Someone in stream told me today that they bought tickets to Oogie Boogie Bash yesterday. Yeah.
I saw that. I remember them bringing that up and I was like, oh my gosh, I was literally going to tell you about this today. And as soon as these guys said Oogie Boogie Bash, I was like, no stinking way. I was like, listen.
Oogie Boogie.
I was like, my best friend and I went to Disney a year ago and I got an Oogie Boogie pin or whatever the heck.
What did you call him?
I don't know, little ghost man, burlap sack man.
No, I don't know what it was.
Freaky boogie man.
Gremlin. It wasn't Gremlin. I don't know what it was.
Goblin, Gooblin. I don't know, but I did not want him. And so as soon as these two guys said they love Disney, I went off. I think I needed to like talk to someone and I just talked their ear off.
True self.
No, I'm not kidding. I ran to the basement, opened the door, showed them my popcorn bucket, and I was like, look at this. It's Prince Charming Carousel, and I love it. And I was like, what's your favorite ride? What's your favorite thing to do at the park? Who's your favorite character? Tigger? You love Tigger? No way. My best friend is obsessed with Winnie the Pooh. This is wild. And these guys are like, I mean, I'm eating into their day at this point, but like they're these big burly like contractors who are obsessed with Disney. And they're like, guess what? Our mom, who used to be my neighbor, just put in a Mickey head in their driveway. So like cut out the driveway into like a topiary Mickey head. And I was like, are you serious? Why are we not neighbors still? Yeah. And I don't know. So it was just like a really fun moment of me going down this rabbit hole of like, tell me everything that you do at Disney because I want to hear about it. So that
1,000%. It's so nice when you find fellow Disney adults in the wild.
Totally. And they were like, listen, I'm not like a lifelong Disney fan. Like there wasn't a movie I would watch on repeat or like characters I'm obsessed with, but it was refreshing to hear someone else say it's the feeling and the vibe that you get when you're in the parks and you're surrounded by people who are just like soaking in the magic of what it is. Like it was so refreshing to hear someone else say that. And I was like, wow, these guys know what they're talking about. They're like, this is fabulous. They understand me. And so I was like, I could talk to you all day about this, but like, I'm going to let you go do whatever stuff you got to go do in my house. So that was fun. But other than that, that was like the main highlight of my week.
That's a great highlight.
Telling them my popcorn bucket is still like literally right there. I don't know if you can even see it on my camera, but it's like on the floor behind me because I never put it away because it's bringing me joy to look at this point.
I love that.
But let me tell you, can I tell you something cute?
Yes.
Okay. So it's the last week of summer camp for my daughter. And there has been this little boy at camp with her like the past couple of weeks. And I think my daughter has her first crush, like first official crush.
Is she doing a good job at like communicating her feelings to you? Like how did this come about?
It's bananas. So she comes home from camp when I pick her up and we always talk about like, who did you play with? What friends were there? And we always ask her that. So she'll tell us. And she would tell us his name every single time. And we're like, oh, like, what were you doing with him? What did you guys do? Were you playing? And at first it was like, oh, we played tag. We were like playing on the slide together. And the other day she got really shy and bashful when she was talking about him. And she said, Mom, I want to give him hugs and smoochies. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, well, and I don't know how to handle these situations. So I was like, well, we probably need to like ask him and make sure he's comfortable with that. And I made sure to be like, now listen, if he says he doesn't want hugs and smoochies, it's okay. And we say maybe next time or maybe another day, but we don't get upset and we're not going to worry. Like we're not going to let that make you sad because maybe he's just not feeling it right now. And I'm trying to be like, don't get sad if he tells you he doesn't want you to hug him or smooch him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's sweet. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it, but I'm also not trying to like pry. I mean, okay, she's like 3.5. All right. But
you
like,
gotta pry. You gotta pry.
I have to pry. I'm trying so hard to like play it cool. So she's like, it's instilled in her brain that like mom can hear about my crushes. Mom can hear about it when I feel like this, because I always want her to tell me, because I want to like, I want the drama. I want the tea. I want to know everything that's going on. But now the problem is every time we drop her off at camp, his dad usually drops him off. And so I think he's also been talking about my daughter because they both get super shy at drop-offs. And now like his dad and I are like, this is so cute.
So his dad knows too about
yes.
Like, okay.
Yes. Even this morning when we were dropping them off, he was like, oh, you were so chatty, but now you see her and you're super shy. Like, what happened? And my daughter picked him a flower, a little dandelion out of the grass on the way to give to him. And I was like, this is the cutest, most wholesome thing ever. This is all I need.
God, dude, you're going to be in trouble.
I know it. And she always asks to give him a hug at the end of the day. And I'm like, listen, you do what you got to do. But like, ask, make sure. And if he says no, it's okay, another day. Right. And I practice it with her. I'm like, what would you say if he says no? And she said, it's okay, another day maybe. And so I'm like, okay, we're good. So it's definitely testing my teaching skills and like my parenting.
I would have no suggestions.
I know, I'm like, this is just the best thing ever. I'm trying to set the stage early. So like you can always come to me and talk to me about it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just adorable. It's absolutely adorable. And I think they'll be in school together next year. So it's just going to continue, hopefully.
That'll be so cute.
But yeah, so that was like highlight of my week for sure as well. But tell me about what's been going on. What did you guys get up to over the weekend?
We had a good weekend. We had a really good weekend. Friday, we kind of hung out. We were both off on Friday. So we like went for a morning walk and went and got coffee and croissants.
Gorgeous.
And we had like a really good day Friday. Saturday, I am excited to say, and I have been holding back on telling you this. I turned my love for Power Wash Simulator in real life.
Oh, dots are connecting.
Yeah.
So you were power washing?
I was power washing. So I obviously have been obsessed with Power Wash Simulator for months and I can't stop playing it. Well, on Amazon Prime Day, my husband bought a power washer.
Gorgeous. Okay.
Because like we've needed one and like we know we do just to like clean things. So he bought it. We've had it for like a couple of weeks, a week or two, whatever. And it's been like sitting there in the box. Well, Saturday we popped it out and decided to just give it a go on like the driveway. We were like, the driveway is not really even dirty, but like to like test it out and like make sure that like we know how to use it and stuff. Let's just do the driveway. Yeah. So we kind of like tag teamed the driveway because I really enjoyed it, but then I got hot and my hand started hurting. So he took over. But it was so satisfying. It was just as satisfying IRL as it was in the game, except it was hot. And again, my hand started hurting. But the driveway ended up being absolutely disgusting. Like like it was so much worse than I thought it was going to be. It was so much worse.
So good now.
It's so white. It's like
That's
so
incredible.
white. Yeah, it's so weird. So, I mean, our driveway, like our house was built in 2020, 2021. I don't know, like less than 5 years ago. And so I'm like, yeah, driveway's probably not that bad. It was bad. So it was interesting to like see how dirty it had gotten over the last over the last few years and how much cleaner it looks now. So that was it. I am very just like
That's
happy
so
to
fun.
say that I like power washing.
So that was the picture that you sent me on Saturday. Teddy texted me a picture, and it was like her calves covered in grass clippings, water, and like dirt.
Yeah.
And I was
in my Crocs.
Yeah. And I was like, what are you doing? Are you okay? And I was like, did something happen with a lawnmower? Like, what's going on?
Like,
and she never
are
told
you
me.
good?
I was like, is everyone safe? Oh my gosh. Power washing. So did you take it to like the back porch or the front porch at all? Or did we just
didn't do the porches
driveway?
yet. The back porch, I don't know how we're going to do the back porch because it's that like composite, like expensive, like Trex decking. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to like look into that and do some more research on like what sprayers
if you
we're allowed
can
to
use it.
Can. Yeah. The front porch, I'm a little bit concerned about because the front porch is just painted. So I'm scared that the power washer will like take the paint off.
For sure.
Which it probably should be repainted anyway because it really doesn't look great. But we're gonna have to just we were testing our our limits with the driveway.
So fun.
So that was fun. So we did that on like Saturday-ish morning.
Yep.
And then Saturday afternoon, we went to a video game convention.
I saw that and I've been so excited to hear about it.
Dude,
please tell me everything.
It was so cool. So convention center, like the convention center that I go to.
Yep.
I didn't even know about it. Like Saturday, I probably gave up on the power washer and said, I'm going to go sit on the back porch. You finish this. And I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across this video of this guy being like, in my city, being like, video game convention today, da 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 da. And I was like, what? So I looked it up and it's like the best parts of like a Comic-Con for me because I'm not really into comics.
Right.
But the best parts of Comic-Cons for me are like where there's like video game stuff, where there's like the booths with like a bunch of old Nintendo DS games or Game Boy games and like that sort of stuff. So it was that times like 50,000. Like there were it was the whole convention hall, but every single stall, hundreds and hundreds of them were those video games. Like it was all video games, like old controllers and old DSs for sale and old every gaming system ever that you can imagine.
That's
like
amazing.
Laid out. And then it was also kind of similar to like TwitchCon where they had like computers, like whole computer PC setups where people were like playing Fortnite and like those whole areas where people could like sit and like play games. And then they had a bunch of old like arcade machines and stuff in there. It was so cool. So I went to that on Saturday afternoon and we walked around for probably like 2.5 hours, I would guess. And I didn't get a whole lot. Yeah. I haven't.
We need a haul though. Okay.
I know.
Well, I need the dream and the haul.
Okay. I'll tell you what I got. I ended up getting a replacement Nintendo 64 controller. So growing up, I had the purple see-through one.
Yep.
And when I got my Nintendo 64 from my mom, I don't know, like a year ago or whatever, I noticed that it wasn't like working super well, the controller.
Oh.
So I just got a replacement one. I found one that someone was selling for $25. And so I just grabbed a new controller.
Absolutely.
So I got that same color and everything. And then I got, what else did I get? Oh, I got 2 Game Boy Color games.
Ooh, which ones?
I don't have a Game Boy Color, but my husband does. So I was like, I'm going to get these to play on yours. I got Tetris because I love classic Tetris.
Gorgeous.
Then I got a Winnie the Pooh game. It was like a Winnie the Pooh Game Boy Color game. I don't even know. I'll send you a picture. It's just like a Winnie the Pooh Game Boy Color game. And I was like, I need this.
Have you started it?
No, I haven't. I put Tetris into the Game Boy and it worked. And then I put Winnie the Pooh in there and it wouldn't turn on. So the game might be broken. But I will say, we walked up to the booth and I was like, yeah, it was like in a case. So I was like, can you get Tetris and Winnie the Pooh out for me? And he was like, yeah, sure. And we're like, he's like, oh, I love that you love Winnie the Pooh. Like, I love Winnie the Pooh. Like, my daughter is obsessed with Winnie the Pooh and blah, 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 blah. So we were talking about Winnie the Pooh for a minute. And then he's like, you know what? Just give me $20 for both games. Since for a fellow Winnie the Pooh lover, just give me $20. And I was like,
no more.
Sounds good. Then we're walking around and my husband goes, wait, look. And he pulls me back to a booth. And he's like, look under the table. And there was like a table that they were like, had all of their stuff on. And under the table and like behind the tablecloth, you could barely see it, was like a big box of plushies. And in that box of plushies, like kind of like sticking sort of out of the middle, was a Paddington bear. And I have never seen a Paddington bear plushie in my life. Like, I don't have one. So I walk up to the guy and I was like, hey, could I see that box of plushies down there?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, sure. And he was like, kind of like, sure. So he like pulled the box out for me and I like scooted it over so it wasn't like in anybody's way. And I was like, I like immediately just grabbed Paddington and picked him up and was like looking at him. And the guy looked over and was like, oh, Paddington bear? You like Paddington? And I was like, I love Paddington. Like, yeah, I love Paddington. Like, I just went and saw Paddington in Peru. Like, Paddington's one of my favorites. And he goes, just take it. And I was like, what? And he's like, just take it. For a fellow Paddington lover, if you love Paddington, nobody loves Paddington. Paddington is so underrated. Just take it. You can have him. And I was like, thanks.
The vibes at this place were good.
So I was like, I got money off for loving Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I got a free bear for loving Paddington. I was like, I'm in.
This is a great day.
That was my haul.
Okay.
Here's my new chaser, though. Okay. This is what I learned. You need to pull your Google up because I need you to look at something.
Okay.
You've heard of a PSP, correct?
Yes.
PlayStation Portable. You didn't have one, right?
Like
did anybody, your siblings or anything? Yeah.
No, we never had a PlayStation or any of those.
Okay. So I didn't either. I always wanted a PSP because they looked really cool, but I didn't have one. My brother didn't have one. I just thought they were really cool. They were expensive, even when we were kids. Well, I came across this stand that was selling a PSP for $550. $550. Okay. However, it was a very rare, very limited edition Hannah Montana PSP. It was
immediately
purple
typing
and sparkly, and it's a Hannah Montana PSP. And now I think I need this thing.
See it.
Like, isn't she stunning?
It's hilarious. You can get them on eBay for half that price.
I know. So
wait,
but
this is
like
fun.
Still, do I need to spend $250 on a purple PSP? But it's like shiny. The little like buttons that you press are like clear purple, like they look like little gemstones sort of.
It is cute.
A Hannah Montana PSP. The one that they had there was in the box, like it might have been new. I don't really know, but apparently they were like very limited edition.
Oh yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah. It's
a very pretty. Why did they make a Hannah Montana PSP? That's what I want to know.
Couldn't tell you.
That's actually hilarious that was even like a collaboration. There is a game, Rock Out the Show, and like that would probably be a fantastic game.
So now I'm just sitting here like I need to somehow track this down.
Okay, so I think you should definitely get one because I want to see some gameplay. I'm like scrolling through PSPs now. I think it's worth it. eBay, baby. See if you can find like a bidding war or something on there. Let's look. eBay.com. Hannah Montana PSP, and then we're going to search only auctions. There's a good bit of them on here. Not a good bit, but like a couple, you know. $2,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like purple and glittery. It's so cute.
There's not many. I would just be buying one if you see it. You know me. I have really bad self-control with that thing.
I know. It's just expensive. So
what a find.
I know. So I saw that and it was $550 and I was like, I can't spend that money, but man, did I want it. So anyway, that's what I found. That was kind of like my whole weekend. That was kind of it for me.
That sounds like a great weekend though. Like what a win. Yeah. What good vibes at this convention center.
And then to end my weekend, actually Sunday night, I watched a movie that I became obsessed with.
Okay.
Kpop Demon Hunters.
Okay. So you watched it Sunday. Mm-hmm. And you texted me on like Monday or Tuesday and said, I need you to watch this movie. Yeah. Okay. And I think you were like really thrown off by it. And I think, was it the timing? Because I had just left Pilates. It was like 7 a.m. Yeah, I was just leaving my Pilates class. Like I was driving home from Pilates and I was like, I need to make sure she watches this.
So I texted you, I think it was yesterday morning,
Mhm.
Tuesday morning, and I said, I need you to watch this. And you were like, this is not what I was expecting you to say.
I was like, oh, maybe you'd say like, good morning. I love you so
No,
much. Like, have the
no,
best
watch
day
this
ever.
movie.
Yeah. She was like, no, just watch this movie. I did watch it. I actually watched it this morning.
Did you?
And,
See, I want to preface this. I want to preface every single person here. I said going into this, when I texted you, I said, you are either going to love it or you are going to hate it. I was like, you're going to love it or you're going to hate it. And I loved it. I didn't like the ending, and we're not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I didn't like the ending.
Okay.
But I loved the movie.
Okay. It was a movie that I was not paying attention to, like super in depth. I was like, what am I watching right now? But I really liked the style of it. And I thought it was like kind of funny. And I just envisioned it being like, oh, like Taylor Swift should make a movie like this. Like, that's what I want to see. I want a Taylor Swift movie. And what a way to release new music, right? I'm like, how fun is that? It's like one giant music video. So I liked the animation of it, but it was just so bizarre. It was not what I was expecting.
Okay, so you didn't really watch the movie. You like saw...
No,
like,
I watched it. It was right in front of me, but I was like, huh? You know, like, what is this?
Okay, so you didn't really like it.
Let me tell you. You were right in saying that the main male character is very hunky. He's very cute, okay? And that definitely kept me interested. And like, I did enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed it. I wouldn't be excited to like sit down and watch it again, but it's like a fun background movie that I'd want to throw on because I don't know how to explain it, but like it's, you know what, like the animation that's like, it's kind of still life and jerky. You know what I mean?
So yes.
What is that?
So that's what, it's the frame rate. It's the frame rate in which they animated it, because I was sitting on the couch Sunday night and my husband was sitting next to me on his computer. And so he only paid attention to like half of it.
Yeah.
But I started it and he was like, do you think the frame rate's going to stay like this the whole time? And I was like, I don't know. And basically what they did was they did 2 frame, like the character would move every 2 frames. And that's why that feels different. So like there's another movie called like Into the Spider-Verse or something, which I haven't seen that one. It's like a Spider-Man movie.
Oh
but
boy.
That one was animated in the same like frame rate style where it was like every 2 frames they would have the characters moving. So that's why it looked like that. Whereas in this movie, the characters, like typically they remove every frame. Like in any animated movies, they typically move every frame. There's movement.
It's like emotion.
That's why it seemed a little bit jerky, was because they moved every other frame.
See, and I liked that. Like, I don't know. I kind of liked it.
Okay. What was interesting was that like the Saja boys, they moved every frame. So they kind of like did it different. So like they seemed smoother and like a little bit more, I don't know, like smoother on the eyes, you know, because of the way they were animated.
Right. And I guess it makes sense so in the movie because that's like what they're trying to portray. Right. It's like these perfect, like this perfect K-pop boy band. They're trying to be these like, I don't even know how to describe them. So I have to ask, what makes you love this movie so much? Like, what is it that you love?
I think I loved the music. I loved the music. I loved the animation. I really liked the story. I don't know. I liked all of it.
It was very funny.
I just didn't like the ending. That was it.
Okay.
Like I gave the movie a 9 out of 10
in
my book because I didn't like the ending.
Okay. It had a lot of like Ghibli-esque moments in my opinion. And the comedy or like the sense of humor that they used I thought was really funny. Like my favorite part was when she met up, like the main female character met up with the male character and she was wearing teddy bear and train pajamas. And he was like, that's interesting. Choo choo. And he just like, I don't know, that made me laugh out loud. But I definitely liked the song Soda Pop. You're my soda pop or whatever, however they sing it. My soda pop. I'm like, I want them to sing that to me.
Yeah.
It was very cute. And
apparently that song Soda Pop has taken over BTS. Like the numbers that song has done has like outdone any other BTS song like in the US or something. It was like some wild numbers.
I'd believe it. So, okay, what are the bands or like the groups?
There's Huntrix and the Saja Boys.
But like
Is that what you mean?
IRL.
Oh, there's no bands IRL. Like they're just like they just got like one of the girls I saw who voices one of the girls, like her singing voice. She was just like a backup singer for somebody.
Interesting. So
yeah,
that was my question, and I didn't look it up before we recorded this because I wanted to talk to you about it. So these songs, like Soda Pop, is now out just as a song from the movie.
Yeah, like
so it's not like a
movie
band song.
No.
Interesting.
There's like a movie soundtrack. So if you go to Spotify and type in Kpop Demon Hunters, there's like an album for like the movie, like a soundtrack. And it's those songs off of like the album soundtrack that are blowing up, that are like top of the charts.
Yeah, Soda Pop is great. I think that was my favorite song from the movie for sure. But I did really like it. I thought it was goofy. It was silly. The storyline was kind of funny. So I enjoyed it. I mean, I would give it like probably like a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I just need to honestly, like sit down and rewatch it a bit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's unexpected because I was thinking you were going to love it or hate it. So right now, the US on Spotify, top songs USA specifically, Daisies by Justin Bieber's number 1. Number 2 is Golden by Huntrix.
What?
Number 3 is Your Idol by the Saja Boys. Number 4 is Yukon by Justin Bieber. Number 5 is How It's Done by Huntrix. Then Back to Friends by Somber, Go Baby, Justin Bieber. Then number 8 on the top US charts, Soda Pop by the Saja Boys.
What?
Like they have every single song on here, like on the album, like Takedown is number 18, Free is number 16, What It Sounds Like is 13, number 8, Soda Pop, 5, How It's Done, 3, Your Idol, 2, Golden. Like the US top charts are just like, it's all this movie.
That's wild. When did the movie come out? Like when did this release?
It came out June 20th.
Okay, so it's been out for about a month.
So it's been about a month.
Interesting. That's wild because how do they, so like think about it. The Grammy nominations come out in what? Can that be a part of it?
There are literally people saying that this is going to win like an Oscar. I don't know.
So I could see why. And when I was watching the movie, I immediately thought to myself, I wish there were more movies like this. It's animation wise, because it's very appealing. It almost like, if I'm thinking from like a psychological standpoint, when you're watching something with how you said the frames, it's all these like jumpy frames and everything feels like, I don't know. I'm relating it to how when you're scrolling TikToks and you're seeing things every second as you scroll, it almost like scratches that kind of itch where there's like, and everything's really dramatic, like their facial expressions and what's happening and their reactions. The animations are extremely dramatic, where it almost like is a new thing every second. So it does capture your attention. And I was thinking, I want to see more stuff like made in that style. I think it would be kind of fun. But the songs were good. It was definitely like the storyline. I was like, okay, this is odd. But I just want Taylor Swift to have a movie like this now. I want her to be pop star Taylor Swift Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, go get her fans, get the fans. And then the Swifties have like their own like,
I think it was like interesting for me. Like I definitely wouldn't say like I'm the biggest, like I like K-pop, but I'm not like, I certainly don't think I'm like in the K-pop universe. Like I know like some very, like I know BTS, I know like some very basic, like surface level things. And like, I know some bands, I know some songs, but like, that's really it. So this for me felt like a dive into a universe that I'm not a big part of, but like thought was very interesting and like fun, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I know there's a lot of like, I'm the same way. I know BTS, and maybe there's like one girl group that I
Like
know, but that's it.
Blackpink and
That's it.
yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. And I know that they have like this massive following. And again, it's like own big universe. So
Mhm.
you're absolutely right. It's almost like a window into that world. I was convinced that there was like an actual boy band and girl band behind this movie, and that was their
No.
way of
I
releasing
think
their
that's
music.
I think that's what's so special about it is that
Yeah.
it's not, and it's just people, like, apparently the one girl and I saw this online, so, like, I don't know the accuracy of it, but I saw this, that, like, the girl who's a backup singer, like, she was told she was too old to be like, she, like, didn't make it into a group because she was too old, and this is what she ended up doing, and then, like, look how successful she is right now, you know,
Wow.
like, she was told she was too old to be in this group that they were forming, and now she's doing this.
Good for
So,
her.
like, I know, that's what I said, like, good for her, that's amazing.
Interesting. Well, I was definitely taken back for a second when I saw your text about it. I am glad that I watched it. I was playing Dreamlight Valley while I watched it because I was like, I don't want to just sit and watch a movie right now. I need to play games. And so
See,
I was like,
I think
oh,
that's why maybe I enjoyed it so much too, was, like, I
yeah,
did nothing. I wasn't
yeah.
on my phone, I sat and I watched the movie, and
Wow.
my husband looked over at me and he was like, the way I can tell you are so enjoying this," he's like, "You haven't picked up your phone." He's like, "Usually you scroll while we watch
Right.
stuff," and he's like, "You haven't picked up your phone, like, I can tell you like this," and I was like,
Yeah.
"I do. Like, I really like this. I'm really enjoying this."
I'm
So
really into this movie.
I paid very close attention because I was, like,
Okay.
vibing with it so much that I literally didn't even pick up my phone for, like, an hour and a half, so
I wonder, let's look up who was the producer of this because I want to see producer
produced by
of
Michelle Wong. I have, like, the Wikipedia up right now. Like, I have the director, screenplay, story, produced,
yep,
starring,
Michelle Wong.
edited by,
I want
music
to see if
by.
there's like similar movies or if they have other movies that are already out
I
that
know that
maybe
there's a
aren't big yet.
2. There's a second one coming.
Ooh.
Yeah. Apparently, this movie was, like, twice as long, and they did, like, massive cuts to it. Massive,
Really?
massive cuts. And so, what I would like is a prequel,
Mm-hmm.
because wouldn't it be great to know how her parents met
Yes.
and had her?
Yep.
And I would like a sequel because I would like to think that the ending that we got isn't the ending
Okay.
and that there's a different answer to that because I was
Okay.
not satisfied. So, yeah,
I'm excited for
I think
the
we'll get
next
more.
one.
Just don't know when. Yeah.
What's the male main character's name again? Let me look this up.
Genu.
Genu. I want more of him.
Mm-hmm.
More
Genu
Genu,
and
please.
Rumi.
Yeah. Genu, what did they call it? Jirumi? I would love more content of that.
Mhm.
Like another movie
Mhm.
following that.
Me
So
too.
I am glad I watched it. Truly. So
I'm a
maybe I
survivor.
owe another watch. And now I'm mad I haven't listened to the music more because that's probably the main song I'll listen to. But like it was good. It's
Yeah.
the what's the song from BTS that I really like? Dynamite. I love that
Mhm.
song. And so this is like the same
Yeah.
vibe.
Same vibes.
You
You're
know?
getting the same vibes
Yeah.
from it. Yeah. Yeah.
And that was interesting. But I'm
So
glad
anyway,
you liked it. I'm glad you
yeah,
liked it. So, okay, did you, after talking about Spotify, did you listen to Justin Bieber's new album?
I did. Yeah. And I
Okay.
like some of it. What
Yeah.
about you? Have you listened to it?
I did. And I really liked it. I liked the beginning of it, like the first few songs. I was like, oh, this is
Same.
good.
Same.
Yeah.
I was really at first, like, All I Can Take, Daisies, Yukon, Go Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really liked those ones. And
I
then
was
it
liking
got
it too.
into the meat of it and it lost me a little bit.
Same. I liked the first couple, and then as I kept going, I was like, oh, this is getting a little different. I felt like there were a lot of voice memos and like songs that would come on and it was him talking or like
Mm-hmm.
him chatting with a producer or someone. And I was like, that's interesting. But it was good overall. I know that he had mentioned when they said the new album was coming, it was like 24 hours in advance. Justin had said it's a different like genre and you guys may not be like expecting that. I didn't know what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like rap maybe, but I would classify it more as like R&B hip hop, right? Like, am I right to say
Yeah.
that?
I don't know. Like the whole, it's going to be different. It's a different genre. You're not going to get it. Like
Right.
it really wasn't that different.
No, the
Like,
first couple of songs for sure not.
yeah, which fine. I love the
Right.
first, whatever. I'm not mad about it. But
Right.
like, it definitely didn't give me like, oh, this is going to be like, this is so different from what he usually does.
No.
It didn't give like 1989 versus Evermore switch up.
Right. And I think back on like when my favorite Justin Bieber songs, right? I'm thinking Sorry, Baby, and things like that. And yeah, it's a lot different than those songs, but like his most recent stuff, Peaches, I'm thinking mainstream, like what would we know?
I love Peaches, yeah.
I love that song, and I feel
love
like
that
that's a good middle ground. Like Peaches is kind of like tying in his poppy side to this new like more R&B. It's almost jazzy. Like there was some jazzy tunes in there, and I don't dislike that for him. I think he's such a talented artist that like he can do that, and I feel like it's him maturing. Like his voice got deeper. He's not the same 13-year-old that was singing like, you
He's
know you love me. Right. Like he is an older man now, and so this is his new like outlook in how he wants to like share what he's experiencing in that like more mature music style, and I enjoy it. I don't enjoy it 100%, but I enjoy most of it. Like it was good. I was very surprised, and I honestly think again, Grammy nominations are coming. I keep wanting to say notifications, so I'm mixing nomination and notifications, but that's starting in like a month or so. And so I'm feeling like Justin will be up there for sure, and we'll see him at the Grammys this year, which would be awesome to have him back because I feel like we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
So that could be cool. Here I am talking about the Grammys when I feel like we swore them off this year.
I know.
But like we're excited.
Listen, whatever. We were mad at the Grammys for another reason, but
yeah, Taylor. Sorry. Yeah. But I'm not mad at you anymore, don't worry. No. Okay, so speaking of Justin Bieber throwbacks, I saw something on TikTok actually today, and I shrieked a little bit. Have you seen Hollister & Co.'s newest collection?
I have. I think I'm on that same side of TikTok.
Yep.
I have seen it. So they are bringing back the 2000s everything, like the camis, the shirt styles, the jean skirts, the like.
Yes.
They're bringing it all back.
Correct.
And I saw one of my favorite, I wouldn't call her one of my favorite, but I like see her all the time. Like content creators doing like a try on. Like she went into Hollister and was
That's the same video I saw.
Okay. And first of all, I don't really feel any way about it. To me, it's like, fine, cool. The kids want to be like us now.
Yeah.
Cool.
We were cool.
But I think what I struggle with is that so many of those clothes are so unflattering.
Correct.
That I will not be purchasing them. I will not be putting them on my body again. You wouldn't catch me dead in a mini denim skirt.
No.
Like it would not look good on my 30-year-old body. Like it just wouldn't. It would look good on some people.
Right.
Like absolutely. Me?
Right.
No.
Okay.
Didn't even really look good on my 14-year-old body.
Right. So I scrolled an embarrassing amount of pages. Like their new releases was like, it was 10 pages long, and I went through everything. Okay. So their 2000s collection was what I would consider baby doll shirt overload. Yeah. And I'm talking tank tops, sweaters, long sleeve shirts. And there were some that I remember vividly having in like middle school. Yeah. Like the exact same shirt.
I saw someone say like they're just selling the overstock that they've had in the back closet since 2007. Like they've had all of this stuff in the back and are just now pulling it out to sell it.
It's no different. And what's cracking me up is like the jeans with the embroidery, the V-neck fitted sweaters, like the Argyle sweaters.
Yep.
But what cracks me up
with
are
the, like,
these
cable.
zip up. the cable knit sweaters, the zip up hoodies that have like Hollister and Co. athletic department across the top. And I'm like, I so wore one of those. And the lace trim camis. Okay. Don't get me started on a lace trim cami. My 14-year-old self is screaming and wants every color.
A lace trim cami under a V-neck sweater, a V-neck
Don't get me started. And then layer them. Put two
My
of
favorite
those
was like
camis
I had a bright pink cable knit sweater. I had a bright pink long sleeved, tight as heck. I mean, it was tight. And I would put a teal. It was bright pink, and I would put a teal lace cami under it.
Wow.
So that it covered.
We
the
were
V-neck,
similar. I went pink. So I had my pink sweater and my green green
I would be
cami
pink and
underneath.
teal, but
we would have been cute. It brought me back to just like my most awkward of days. Like, you're absolutely right. I will never in a million years put a baby doll shirt back on my body.
It's not.
Are you serious? Like,
no.
Back then it probably didn't look so good. Right now, putting that shirt on would be the equivalent of me pulling out my maternity clothing. Like, that would be so bad. I just like, not flattering. And all the low-rise jeans, not even low-rise, ultra low-rise. Okay.
Yeah.
That was like their denim. My hips cannot hold low-rise denim. Okay.
No.
That would just not be okay. That would never work for me.
I think so. I was shopping. I'm going to a wedding this upcoming weekend in Colorado. So I was at the mall this past weekend shopping for dresses to wear to this wedding. And milkmaid dresses are very in right now.
Yes, they are.
You know, like where it's like there's
tight
like
around the chest.
And it's got like it's like tight and then a little bit looser where the boobs are and then tight again. And so your boobs are supposed to fit in that little.
Yes.
Who fits in that? I cannot put that on my body and it look in any way, shape, or form flattering. They're so cute. They're so cute.
They are.
And they look so good on the mannequins. But then put it on my body and it's like, no.
And you know what? It's funny you say it because a lot of the baby doll style shirts are very similar to that.
Yeah.
It's the same. It ties right under. So it is very hugging in the chest department, if you will, which like works for some people, but like I would have gotten sent home wearing that. Okay. And if I wore that now, I'd get sent home. I can't drop my kid off to preschool in that thing. So like,
ma'am,
this is a preschool. Put a sweater on. Your shoulders are showing too. Like, get your sweater. I feel the same. There's a lot of things that maybe aren't flattering, but to each your own, and whoever can rock it. You won't see me in it because I can't.
I know. I think it's fun.
That.
If I had the body type to wear it, it would be a fun nostalgic throwback. If I had the body type and the like money to say, heck it, whatever.
I'm just going to go buy all these clothes. Yeah.
It'd be fun. It's neither. I'm unfortunately in neither situation. So, and I'm not even going to say unfortunately, like I'm very,
it is what it is.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm not hating it.
No,
I'm not hating it. I'm not hating on it. I think it's funny that we're at a point now where it's back. Like I remember when I was a kid, and I feel like I might have said this, but like my mom had leggings. Like leggings became like a thing, and we would wear leggings under our skirts. And my mom was like, "Oh my gosh, this is such a throwback. Like we did this when I was a kid." And now I'm at that point where the stuff that I wore is coming back. And I'm not going to participate.
Old.
But I don't feel any particular way about it.
I was excited to see it. I'm not going to wear any of it, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is wild. It brought me back to this time of year when I was a kid, and it was back to school shopping season. And the drama that came with back to school shopping and picture day. The start of the year comes picture day. And I remember scouring the mall with my mother. Like, there was one year, it was probably like my sophomore, junior year of high school, where I was like, Mom, I don't have a shirt to wear for picture day. What am I going to do? And so we went to all these stores at the mall to like find the perfect shirt. And it was not a baby doll shirt, but it was the like short sleeve collared polo shirt. And that's what I had to wear for my picture day. And so I got this like
See, we
bright
grew up
blue.
so differently. Like I didn't have a mall. Like I couldn't be
Yeah.
like, Mom, I don't have anything to wear tomorrow. My mom would
Yeah.
be like, okay, well then we're going to Kmart.
Right.
So it wasn't like,
Yeah, your mall was far.
yeah, hours. So it
Hours.
was like, okay, well, I got what I got, you know?
Right.
So
See,
I feel like picture day wasn't like a big deal at my school. I don't know.
I think for me, I mean, I grew up 10 minutes from a mall. Like that's where
Yeah.
I worked. And it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that it was like keeping up with the Joneses, right? Like
Oh, absolutely.
you see all the
Mhm.
other kids like wearing
Mhm.
certain things like, oh, did you see they got their new Hollister baby doll shirt for the first day of school? Like that was planning your first day outfit and like picture day outfit was such a thing. And there was another store. It was like we would go to Abercrombie and Hollister, but then randomly our mall opened up another one that I have no recollection of what it was called, but it was darker on the inside than all the others. Like I didn't think you could turn the lights down lower than they do in Abercrombie without it being pitch black. But somehow the store managed it. You could barely see what you were buying. The music was also so loud, and they had little like love seat sunbed things like within their walls, and you could just like go sit and hang out in these stores and like sit in these little day beds that are like sunken into walls there. And it was just such like that's what I remember doing.
Interesting.
Before school, after school. It is gonna bother me so much not remembering what this store is, but like
Yeah, you'll have to look it up. Yeah, for me, like back to school shopping was like, okay, we're gonna go to Kohl's.
Yep.
And then I remember my mom being like, okay, you can get like 2 things from Hollister or like 1 thing from Abercrombie.
Yep.
And I'd get like my 1 Abercrombie sweatshirt, and then everything else we were like Kohl's or JCPenney or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's my parents were definitely like, why do we need to go shopping and like do this again?
Yeah.
I will say I think I had more fun school supply shopping. Like that was my mecca.
Pencils,
but like,
and like
oh my
pencil
gosh,
hold,
your
like
pencil,
the container, the
case.
pencil box, and yeah. Oh yeah.
That was the best. Like new highlighters and getting your notebooks.
Totally the best.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm Googling stores similar to these because if I don't remember this, like it's gonna bother me. I'll figure it out at some point.
Okay. Well, while you're figuring this out, I want to tell you about since we're in this kind of era of life, I really have gotten back into Webkins this week.
Tell me about it.
I know that we have been trying to get you back into your Webkins account. So I do think I'm kind of scared that yours may have been deleted.
I'm scared it was. I'm scared it was.
Dude, even if you have, like, just create a new account. It's okay. Like, create a new one with your new pets. Because what I've been doing, like, what's hard about this account that I have, like, I have all of my pets and stuff, but and I still have my house. But like, it is so funny looking at my house and seeing how I decorated things, because
that's what I want to see.
Horrendous. Like I have stuff jammed into corners, like in front of doors so that it makes it inaccessible. Like what was I doing? So it's funny to see like what I decorated and how horribly I decorated it, but I don't want to like decorate it now. Like I don't want to make it cool because I don't want to disrupt
like
the genius that was 2006 me, you know? So I haven't like touched anything. I haven't decorated anything because I really don't want to change it because I think it's funny.
I wouldn't either.
But what I've had fun doing is like the daily stuff, which you can do if you just get your new account, doing the Wheel of Wow.
Yes.
And the Wishing Well and Jumbleberry Fields and Alyssa Star Search and searching for your gem and like all of that stuff that I've been doing. I've done it like for the past like 4 days, every single day. And I've had so much fun with it.
Really? Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I didn't realize that like they deleted accounts if you're inactive for 7 years. And so I'm like, oh no, because I remember we got them 10 years ago in Italy. And so I'm like, shoot, unless I like randomly logged in the past 7 years, which I wouldn't put it past me.
I logged in 2020. I think that's why I got lucky was because, and maybe you did, but like I know I got into my account in 2020 because I have emails back and forth with Webkins customer service asking them to help me with stuff in 2020. So they got me in 2020. So I had like a 5-year gap and then another 5-year gap. So I just got to make sure I'm sticking to 5 years at least.
For sure. Okay, so my email back then, like I don't have access to any of my emails
I don't have access to
that I would
either.
have used in the past My
Nope.
email is like new as of 3-4 years ago. So that I can't get in, but I logged in today, and before, when I was guessing passwords, it was like incorrect password. And then when I guessed one other one, it said time to change your password. And so it brought me to a new page. And so I now know what my username and password are. But then it's requiring that I put in a name of one of my pets. And I'm like, I don't remember. And I promise you, when I was like 10 and named these, I did not know how to spell properly. So I'm guessing like cutie patootie, cutie pie, crystal, but I'm trying to spell it like a 10-year-old would spell it. So I'm like Cristel and like cocoa, chocolate, ice cream, sprinkles. And I'm trying to do anything that I would have liked as a kid.
Sunday. I know.
I'm like,
what?
What names did I like? Daisy. I should try Daisy. I bet you I have one. I bet you my dog's name is Daisy. But
I knew I had a Callie. I knew I had a
Yep.
Moto.
I think I need to like surf through your pictures, because I wanted to go as far back as I could in our texts, because I feel like we would have talked about it.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
so I'm waiting for them to get back to me, but I have 3 emails out to them and they will not respond.
That's wild.
So,
They get back to me within like 24 hours.
No, they have been so bad for me. And I just want to get in so I can look at the house. I remember having a courtyard, and what I liked about their decorating was you could buy like very themed rooms. So it could be like the rock star room and like the sunflower room or the underwater mermaid room. And so I kept everything like on theme. And
Yeah,
I
I
remember
did too.
having a bathroom for their baths, and I want to see them so bad.
I have a text chain from us, February 28th of 2020. And I said, this was at 7:50 p.m. I said, I tried to log into Webkins today and it didn't recognize my email. I'm scared they deleted my account. And you said, ha ha ha, I wouldn't know how to log in there if I tried.
Oh, great. So I definitely didn't try. No. Or maybe you motivated me and I emailed them too in that moment. Oh,
Maybe.
no.
You text, oh no, I text, yeah. And then I texted you in July of 2021 and said, I want to play Webkins. And you didn't reply to me. And then I texted you again in December of 2021 and said, I wish we had Webkins. And you...
I remember seeing those and I was like, this is wild. Why are there no login details? Like, why did we not send credentials?
It's
via
just
text?
me sitting here saying, I want to play Webkins. I want to play Webkins. And you're like, okay.
I was cracking up when I saw those this week. I just like, I know we bought them in 2015 and I know we played. And I guess if I haven't touched it in 10 years, then I need to start over. But like, can't like, okay.
I know.
Things on the internet, they always say like, once something's on the internet, you can never take it down.
Forever. Right.
You're telling me they actually seriously deleted my whole account? Like, can they actually do that? I guarantee you they can find it. Like, you're telling me you permanently deleted this file? Right. I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay. I'm sure some data mining can pull this back for you. Like, we can get there. Let me just give you my username.
Right.
What is that?
I don't know. It's
Teddy?
A picture of you.
Is that on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was me in my junior year or sophomore year of high school. Why are you doing this to me? Teddy's showing me embarrassing pictures of, are you in your blackmail folder?
No.
Oh.
This is just my regular camera roll.
No. My Justin Bieber shirt.
That's okay. Listen, we're still talking about Justin Bieber to this day.
Look at that. We're just trendy before. We knew what we were talking about.
No, I'm trying to find any sort of
it would have been
Webkin stuff.
Spring of 2015.
I'm in May. Yeah. I just don't know what.
We would like, it would have been a picture of like 2 stuffed animals.
Mm-hmm.
And
are you just trying to see what it the stuffed animal is to get like, oh yeah, inspiration struck. Like that's what it was.
Right. Kind of like both. So I can be like,
Yeah.
listen, it was a
Okay.
polar bear in 2015 in April or whatever it was.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get any ammo to be like, this is my friend's name. She's on my friends list. This is my name. This is my current password. This was my parents' email. Then this was the email I probably transitioned it to. And then this is my most recent pet addition. And like really fire it at them and just do my best. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to
have
pull
all the information possible will help you. I'll see. I'll keep scrolling.
Thank you. At some point we'll crack the code, or at some point they'll email me back, I guess. But like the way I've been checking my email once an hour for the past couple of days for nothing. I know, it's kind of sad. I'm just a girl who wants to like play with her friends.
Just a girl who wants her webkins.
I know. And my original email was like, I found one at a thrift store and I really, really want to play with my best friend. I sent her one too. And like, we want to play together. So please give me access. Please help. And nothing. They were like, no, you don't want to play this again. So maybe soon we'll figure it out. Maybe for next week because I want to spin my wheel. But okay, I saw that you were working on this and I got a notification today while we're talking about video games. You're grinding. Star Path is ending in 6 days, right?
I got it done.
You did?
I got it done.
You finished it?
I finished it.
Okay, gorgeous.
Yeah.
So Star Path is done. You got all the rewards you wanted?
I got all of the rewards. I got all of them. I didn't want all of them. Again, I think we've talked about this. This wasn't my favorite Star Path. I'm not like super big into like the nautical. It was like, it felt kind of piratey, kind of Little Mermaid-esque under the sea. And I love both, but I don't see myself decorating with them often. So but I got everything. I wanted to like make it worth the Star Path, like make it worth my, make it worth the money. So I ended up getting everything and finishing it today.
That's amazing.
Did you buy this one?
No.
Okay.
This was one I was like, I don't care to do this right now. Like, not my favorite theme. I'm just going to let this one ride out, whatever. So I haven't. It was a shorter one and an easier one for sure. Well,
it was short and easy. There were like no bonus rewards. It was definitely a shorter one, and none of the things were like super hard. It wasn't like give 12 gifts to this, but like it was like there was none of them that were more than like 2 days.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I probably could have gotten through that.
I think you probably could have gotten through it, but if you don't like the rewards, then like why spend the money?
There was no point. So I didn't do it. What I will say is this game has been robbing me. The past 2 weeks, it has completely robbed me.
You bought some stuff today too?
I don't want to admit how much I've spent on moonstones in the past 2 weeks. Dude,
I bought the coffee shop today.
Yep.
And that cute little like autumnal looking house.
I know exactly. Yes, the house is
like
adorable.
Round window. It's like I bought that autumnal looking like kind of like big Hobbit looking house sort of like with the round windows and doors.
It's
and
beautiful.
I bought the coffee shop for my plaza area.
So last week the theme was like Disney parks, right? So I got Dumbo, the teacups, all those rides that I really wanted. And then this week rolls around and I love Wednesdays. Like, I think that's so fun that every week it's like different.
New stuff,
but then I got mad, right? Because this week there's the coffee shop that I wanted. Then there's the flower shop that I've wanted for months. I'm like, I don't have it. So I was like, I want that. But they're both like 4,000 moonstones. I'm like, that's $25 basically for one building. And I was like, well, I want both of them. And then there's also the bakery. I don't have the bakery, but I want the bakery.
See, I had so much of it. I have the bakery already. I have the greenhouse or the flower shop already. So that's why this week wasn't that bad for me. And I only had to buy 2 things. I bought both of the things I wanted.
Yep.
I didn't hold back, but I already had bought the other ones.
Shoot. Okay. See, I hadn't bought them. So I bought $50 more of moonstones this week after I had last week, because I was like, these are things that I keep seeing in inspiration photos and things I absolutely want in my valley.
Right.
So I was like, I'm buying them.
Do you have stuff pinned to save it? Like, do you have some stuff pinned already? Like your 2
What do you
pins?
mean?
So when you are looking at something, like if you are still debating whether or not you want to buy it, or like if
Yeah.
you're like, I do want to buy it, but I probably shouldn't spend the money right now, you can pin 2 items. So
Okay.
in the top left-hand corner, when you hover over, like in the store, hover over it, there's a little pin that pops up and you can click on it and it'll
Okay.
pin it to the bottom. So it'll stay in your shop until you buy it or unpin it.
What?
Uh-huh.
Even after the week? After like
After the
6
week.
days?
Yeah.
Are you
So like you could have
serious?
like pinned the bakery and then like 3 weeks from now bought it, even if it wasn't in the shop that week, because it would have been pinned at the bottom for you.
Okay. So I did not buy the bakery today. I bought Moonstones and I'm impulsive, okay? So that's why
Mhm.
pinning might not make a difference for me. What I
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
myself is I look at 6 days and I'm like, okay, so like I don't even know. I was trying to like do logic in my head this morning when I was like, "Oh, I'll give myself 6 days. Maybe in 6 days." This is what it was. I submitted a dream snap for last week's thing because I was like, I should do that because that's Moonstones.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah, it's
judging
free
by the
money.
fact,
Mhm.
right. So I was like, I should be submitting this. So I submitted one yesterday. And then I looked at the timeline for it and it's like judging starts and rewards will be given in 6 days. I'm like, well, that's when the coffee shop's gone. So I might as well just buy it now so I don't miss it.
So, yeah, you get the moonstones for like 2 weeks prior. Like you get moonstones like 2 weeks after you submit one.
Okay. So
Really. So
I'm
it's like
glad I did what I did.
you have like a week to submit, and then there's like a week of voting, and then you get the stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Then you get the
Okay.
moonstone. So you're always like 2 weeks behind. Like,
Jeez.
yeah, you get like rewards for like 2 weeks prior, because the
Okay.
prior following week was like voting.
Interesting. I didn't.
Mhm.
I have no patience.
I
So
never do my I never do my dream snaps. I should. It's
Me
free money.
neither. Right.
I
That's why I
should.
did it last week because I was. If
Yeah.
it's something where it's like I have to put a ton of time into something or like actually make a new spot for it, no way. But
That's
this one,
the
I was
thing
like,
for
I can do
me.
it.
Like, I
I
don't
can
have
do it.
spots for dream snap stuff, and I know people
Right.
have like, this is my designated dream snap area, and I don't.
I betcha. You know what I should do is like save a floating island for Dream Snap stuff.
I
But
bet
like
people do that. Yeah.
that's what I should do. That's what you should. If you have a free floating island,
I
I'm
only have 2
telling
floating
you,
islands right now. I've only bought 2 of them.
I only have the one. I always forget you have to buy more, so maybe I'll buy one more at some point, like
And make
too
it, yeah.
specific to like specifically have that.
Mhm.
Anyways, I didn't know about the pin thing, so I definitely need to pin the coffee shop. So today I got the 2 houses, an outfit, and then I don't remember what else. I got the Figment like topiary, the little like flower garden because
Mhm.
I wanted him and I thought he was cute. But what I've been doing lately in Dreamlight Valley, it's the only game I've played recently, and I have such a hard time decorating with it. I love decorating in it because everything's like intricate and pretty and like the items are amazing. Like I love what you're given and what you can purchase in the shops. I find the decorating mechanics so difficult in this
Yeah.
game. It's
Yeah.
so hard. Like I love Palia's decorating mechanics. I really, really do. And I have a harder time with Dreamlight Valley. But I've been doing my best to work on like my main plaza, like literally that little tiny square. Nothing
Yeah.
else is decorated. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this game will take me an eternity, my
too.
entire life to decorate.
Especially because there's 2 DLCs.
Right. What am I supposed to do? And the problem is I just unlocked Teapot Falls yesterday. And here's my issue. I would love to place some homes in Teapot Falls, but I'm not going to have a totally finished area on a whole separate map when I have to run through a completely unfinished area to get there. Like that just seems, it makes no sense in my mind.
You
So
just
I'm like,
have to, though. You just
I
have
know.
to. Just do Teapot Halls. And you probably travel by wells most often anyway. At least I
I
do.
do.
I travel via wells. Like, I don't always run from place to place. Like, I travel via the wells a lot. So
It's true. I'm
don't
just
let
like,
that like hold you back. Just decorate what you want to
Right.
decorate.
That's a problem because then I'm like, I'm trying to do it logically. Like, I think I'm I'm confusing my brain with Animal Crossing, where it's like, okay, you start out in the plaza. If anyone ever came to visit, you'd start in the plaza. And this is where I have all my buildings. And then I'm trying to make everything Alice in Wonderlandy. So like, although I have my plaza area, I'm trying to sprinkle in some like hints of Alice, where then you go to Peaceful Meadow and it's going to become like Alice in Wonderland threw up everywhere. And it's going to look like what's that area? Not the Everglades, Evermore, Everland.
Ever after.
Ever After.
Mm-hmm.
That I want it to look like that with the mushroom trees and stuff, because I'm like, in my head, logically, this is home base. Like, this is where my house should be, with Alice, with the Hatter's house, with like Cheshire Cat's tree and all the magical stuff I need in the meadow right there next to the plaza, because this is like home base. You know,
Yeah, I mean, it
overthinking the
doesn't have
game.
to be. Like, it
Right.
doesn't have to be. Like,
Right.
anywhere can be home base.
Right.
Like, if you like if like I love the bind. Like the
Mhm.
bind, the bookish, like autumnal, like that's my favorite area.
Yeah.
And I think that I get in the same headspace because the only place I've decorated is my plaza. And so like that for me is home base. But like
Right.
you can start the game wherever you want to start the game. Like it doesn't
True.
have to be in the main Disney. It doesn't
And
like
you load back
Remy's
in there.
Remy's house can be anywhere. Tiana's can be anywhere. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be the main
I
valley.
forget about that so bad. And so I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, what I like. So the bind I like for certain houses. And I'm
Mhm,
like,
me
oh,
too.
this would be great for a lot of them. But then I'm like, that feels like I'm doing something wrong if I'm not at the base, like main storyline
Yeah.
area,
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh, this would be great to have, like, spend all my time decorating that, like the bind, like that be my
Mhm.
plaza area, but then focus my house and like Alice and get my favorite people, like
Right.
Rapunzel. Flynn Rider is going to be my next door neighbor. I made him my gardening buddy today.
Nice.
Put my house there, put all of our cute houses over there. I don't know. I'm like really into it. That's what I've been spending my time doing. It's been frustrating, and I'm still trying to unlock everything. And that dang iron fence, okay? It's not an iron ingot, a wrought iron. Wrought iron is a thing. And I need to apparently be friends with Remy to do more quests for him to make wrought iron fences, I guess. I don't want to do that.
It must have been something I did a long time ago. I don't remember it at all.
Totally. Well, I can't do it until I have Simba and Nala and Mike
Oh.
Wazowski and Sully. I have to have every main
I
game
might not have
character
done
like
it then.
unlocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I might not have done it.
It's like, apparently there's quests that you can do every day. It's like a meal delivery service via Remy. And once you do
Oh.
it, your reward is wrought iron. And that's what you
Yeah, I
need
haven't
to make
gotten
that really fancy Disney, like,
Mhm.
you know, like the arrowhead
Spires.
fencing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What is that word? Spires?
Spires.
What's
Yeah,
a
it's like
spire?
peaks.
Spire fence.
Spires. I don't know.
That's
what
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
spire finial topper fence topper. That is, oh my gosh, these ads are wordy. So anyways, if I want to make that kind of fence, which I
Mhm.
do for certain areas, I need to open up every flippin' door in that castle. And I don't want to. But I'm working on it, and it's been
That's
really,
okay.
really fun.
Just
It's been really
enjoy
fun.
it. Yeah, enjoy it.
I just want to say one more quick thing, because we
Yes.
talked about it a little bit last week. This is 180. When I'm not playing Dreamlight Valley, because I'm trying to listen to myself, I'm not forcing myself to sit and play it like I used to. If I'm tired, I turn off my computer, and I've been using my Kindle that you got me for my birthday
Good.
every day. And
Oh.
I finished my Wild Scottish Night book,
Yeah.
and I finished Cinnamon Bun Bookstore in the past week. I finished 2 books.
Wow. Good for
Mhm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
What would you I should ask about Cinnamon Bun Bookshop too, but I was going to say, what would you rank the Scottish Highlands Night Guy one?
So that book, I think I'm going to give it a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Okay.
It's called Wild Scottish Night. I thought we were
Mhm.
getting some wild night action. Okay. And by night, I
Oh.
mean nights, not nighttime, like K-N-I-G-H-T.
KNI. Yeah.
It wasn't spicy. It had
Okay.
one moment of spice, like
Sometimes,
one
listen,
instance.
sometimes there's books where it's like the storyline is really good and there's like a little bit of spice. And so I
Mhm.
love it.
Mhm.
And sometimes there's like a really good storyline and no spice. And I'm like, ugh. And then
Right.
sometimes there's so much spice and there's no storyline. And it's like, I hate it. Like sometimes, like for me, there has to be like a nice little balance.
Okay.
I need to have a little bit of like a story.
Here's the thing. This one, the storyline I liked the beginning better than I liked the latter half of the book, which is unusual for me. It felt super rushed. And so the beginning was fun. You got to know things. It was almost like slow at the beginning, but then the latter half of the book was done in a minute. It was so fast how like everything just
felt
ended.
super rushed.
Yeah, and there was one spicy scene and I wanted more. It's this Scotsman who lives in this beautiful town in Scotland, right? And I'm like, give me more. Nothing. No more. I'm not going to spoil it by saying anything else.
Well, I probably won't read it then. If it was like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, I won't read it.
Can I spoil it?
Yeah.
Okay, spoiler. Move up. Like, don't listen to this if you ever plan on reading it. I would say if you want something fun to read it, but like I wouldn't go out recommending it to everyone. The knight is the female main character. She randomly gets handed a castle in Scotland because her uncle passed away and he just purchased all these places in Scotland. So she had to go save this town in Scotland. And she is the knight that they've been waiting for. And they're being hunted down by what are called kelpies, which are water horses, like waves that are shaped like a horse. And they just come and drown like the city and stuff. And she basically, when they attack, she walks up to them and says, no. And they walk away. That's the extent of storyline. And I said, no. Wait, what? What? And then there's this big, like, burly Scottish man who's gorgeous and strong and wonderful. He's not the knight. He's scared of kelpies. And she is saving him. And he's like, this is my queen, my night queen, my knight in shining armor. And I'm like, all for it. Like, that's great.
Yeah.
I wanted a wild Scottish knight to be. I wanted it to be
get
him.
that. I understand.
So it's one of like 5 books. Okay. This is a long series. And
well, I'm one and done.
Right. Kindle was like, oh, before you go, here's the next one you should buy. And I was like, nope, shut down. And so I turned it off. And I turned it off. I don't know how to get to my homepage on Kindle, so I can't exit. I don't know how to exit out of the book.
I think tap on the top.
I'm doing it right now because I have my Kindle in front of me.
Yeah, tap on the top, like the top of the screen, and there should be like a back button.
Oh, please. Because I sat there for like 20 minutes and I was like,
did you figure it out?
No.
Oh,
it was last night.
No,
I was like, how do I
do?
No, it's loading. Here, unlock. It says before you go, here's the next one.
Oh yeah, there should be like an X or something.
Oh yeah, there's a home button.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I think I'll send you the link to the one that I just read. Did I send it to you already? I told you about it. We talked about it like last week.
You did.
I think you should read that one. If you liked reading on Kindle, it'd be a perfect Kindle read.
I did. I liked it. I miss having a book to turn pages. Like Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, I have in person because they're like the covers are very cute. The art's cute. That one I would rate higher. Like that to me is like 8 out of 10. Not much to it. It's just cute. Like 8 or 9. Yeah, for sure. Like I enjoy it because it's easy, quick, it's spicy, it's fun. But like things happen so fast. So, but again, Christmas Tree Farm is the next one. I'm like, I'm going to wait until colder weather to read that. For me, I think I prefer, like on the spectrum of having a good storyline with some spice. That's fine. I enjoy that. I wish this book had more of both. However, if it's a book that's mostly spicy without a storyline, like I'm all in. That sounds great. So I think I'm trying to figure out my next read right now. So I need suggestions. I need to look through my bookshelf and I might send you some pictures of my
send me
options.
stuff you have on your bookshelf because I have read some of that stuff. Like Quicksilver, if you want fantasy, really good. Okay. Really good.
Really spicy though.
Pretty spicy, but also good story. Okay. Yeah, Quicksilver's good. I don't know what else you have, but
I have a lot of them. I'll send them to you
because real spicy ones that I think
I know.
What are you in the mood for? Are you in the mood for like good story, drizzle of spice, or are you in the mood for like spice with a side of story?
I think I think I want some spice and no story.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe some like I'll talk to you offline about that. I'll talk to you offline.
Okay. Okay. Oh
If anyone has any recommendations, send them my way. I don't even know what else to say about it, but
No.
I don't. Let's just say I don't want like a throne of glass. I don't want to start a commitment.
Yeah. So yeah, Quicksilver's not the vibe. Quicksilver's not the vibe then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't want to start I don't want a world build at the moment.
Yeah.
I kind of want to like just easy book, easy read.
Then
exciting read.
what I talked to you about last week would probably be good, or I know you have some other ones that you walked into the bookstore and physically bought that I was like, I can't believe you walked up to the counter and had someone scan that.
I gave it to her upside down. Like she couldn't see the title, so hopefully she didn't.
Yeah, I'm sure the computer didn't tell her. So yeah, I haven't read
that. Could you
one,
imagine?
But
what if they're like when they scan those books and you buy like a really absurd spicy book and it like pops up on their screen like
front.
Make sure you tell them, ask, did you read the trigger warnings? Did you read like is this person over 18 or something? You know what I mean?
That's my worst nightmare.
Oh God, I wonder what that girl was thinking. I wonder what she was saying. It had its own table, so I know I wasn't the only person buying it.
You know what I'm thinking too is like it for like Barnes and Noble, like a company that's gonna, big company like that, when they scan something, like the front of the book should pop up, just to like verify that it's like this, you're looking at the cover, the correct book that got scanned in. Like I would kind of hope that the book cover pops up. So here I am. I hope it doesn't for your sake, but for like security, it probably should, you know?
Absolutely. I will say I had it like in my cart or in my basket, like in between a sewing book. So I bought like some hobby books.
You were like,
and then
I'm
like slid it in. She's wholesome. She's going to go. So don't look at the third book down, but like it's upside down. Just scan it and go.
That wasn't even hers.
What is that? How did that get in my cart?
Someone
must have put that in there. Oh, it's a gift. It's actually for my best friend. It's not even for me.
Oh,
can I have a gift receipt for that book? Actually,
yeah.
That's what I should start saying and like play it off. It is fun. I mean, going to a bookstore and like buying a physical book, it's just a fun experience, although it can be humbling and like quite embarrassing sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like make you feel a little weird. But
absolutely.
The whole, it's more awkward, I think, with the other shoppers, if anything, because like I'm hovering the area and another gal was hovering the area.
1,000%. It's the worst when it's like a couple, when it's like another girl and her like husband or boyfriend or whatever, just like standing there waiting for her. And I have to awkwardly be like, excuse me,
can I actually get that really dark book
I'm just
there?
like, dude.
I'm like, you didn't see that. You didn't see this. There was a gal who was like, I think she probably felt the same way I did because she was at the same tables I was and she was looking at the back of books. And I'm like, let's all be honest. We know exactly what we're here for. Just grab what you need and like, let's go. Like, we know what we want. We don't have to act like we want like sweet Hansel and Gretel.
You're not judging me. Yeah.
Right. We know what we want. We're in the romance section. Okay. I see you hovering this. I know exactly where your eyes are going. Just grab it. You're here for spice, not plot. I know. Right. That's why we're all in this. It was buy one, get one for 50% off romance paperbacks. I'm like, girl, we are here for this sale. We're here for the romance novels. We're here for spice. Own it. Just do it. Buy the book. Put it in your cart. I didn't do that. No, I didn't. I hovered.
No, but I mean, you did.
I bought it after I was embarrassed, sweating, hovering for a while. But I don't know if I can read it because I went home and I told my husband I did it. And so now if he ever catches me reading that book, I'm going to feel uncomfortable because he's going to start laughing. Yeah. So I have to like read that in secret.
He goes, are you reading your sexy fairies? Are you reading about sexy fairies? And I go, no, there's no fairies in this book. Thank you.
But there are other sexy creatures.
There are in other things. Yeah.
Might not be a fairy, but it's a sexy knight. That's what I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It is funny. I think my favorite thing about owning a Kindle is that the screen never goes dark. And so a lot of times like it'll be like a picture of sexy man or
Yeah.
something. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look what's on my Kindle. And he's like, what are you reading? Like, what is that? Who's that? And
You
I'm like,
can buy,
oh,
you can like pay and have those ads leave the front of your Kindle.
really?
Yeah, there's like a thing. It just shows like screensavers instead of like at book advertisements.
What?
So you can like pay an extra fee and like get it without the ads.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have
I
to
don't
do that.
I don't know that I have ever done it. I'm always like, I don't really care. But
I kind of, so
also the Kindle case that I have, it's like a snap it in, like you snap it in
mhm.
and it has like a magnetic like cover. And so it's just like
Oh.
a,
Yeah,
you know, it's like a little book. And so when the cover flops over the screen, like you don't even see it
you
anyway.
don't see it.
So I
Yeah,
like really never
mine
see the
is not
screensavers.
like that. So
Yeah.
I've also gotten really into decorating my Kindle, and I know like
Oh, have you?
I've seen your stickers and the stuff that you put on it,
Mhm.
and I've been super into the way people decorate them. So I finally got a pop socket on here, like you
Oh, let me
recommended.
see.
So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
A
give you
pop
a little
socket's game
Kindle
changer.
tour.
Yeah.
It is. I was literally laying on my side last night reading.
It's the
It was
best.
it was amazing.
Your arm can be like under the covers. It's
Yes.
so nice.
Okay, so bear with me. I'm working
Yeah.
on her. Okay, that's why I kept it down here because I wanted to show you. Okay, look.
Okay, cute.
So I have a pop socket. This would annoy the pants off of you. I know you would
I
dislike this.
would die.
My pop socket has a puffy bow on the back of it. I
Yeah.
like the bow. I was
Yeah, the
going
bow's
Alice
cute.
in
It's huge.
Wonderland. Okay.
Okay.
I was going Alice. So I have little charms on it that is like the white rabbit on the bottom. White rabbit. And then up here is a little book. I've had this charm for forever, and it says Through the Looking Glass, and it's an Alice in
cute.
Wonderland book with a little teacup. And so I have extra ones of these little charm holder things, so I'm going to mail some to you because
Okay.
I bought them and I was like, oh, Teddy would love this.
They're real cute.
But I'm working on it. I don't have like stickers or anything, but I'm like,
Slowly
how
but surely add to it. Yeah.
obnoxious can I make it? Because I love like, it makes it more fun to me, like hearing it.
Oh yeah.
jingle
It's like
little
it's like
bit.
having like a big fat keychain. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think of you every time I look at this Kindle because you got it for me and I wouldn't have it without you. And so I just am like, it's a
I'm glad you finished a
prized-
book on it. Yeah.
yeah, it's my first
Yeah.
book. And
Yeah.
I'm actually excited to read more. And now that I know how to get to the homepage, I can figure out what the next
There you
read
go.
is.
There you go.
Is it wrong if I buy
Also-
that book on here? The spicy one that my husband would make fun of me for? What if I buy that
No,
and read that on
no,
here now?
No. Buy it and read it on there. That's the best part of a Kindle is that no one can see what you're reading. I love that thing. I've traveled. I'm on airplanes reading spicy books. No one knows what I'm reading. Sitting in the airport
Amen.
at the gate. No one knows. It's the best.
We should make a sticker that says like probably not reading spice. Like
Yeah.
this or like
This-
this device has no spice.
No spice.
Oh, no spice on this device. I think I'm going to
Yeah.
tagline that on there. What were you going to say?
Don't
Also-
forget that if you have a library card, you can get Kindle books from the library. There's an
What?
app. Yeah, there's a couple of websites, Hoopla and Libby. And so like if you have like a local, like if you have a library card to your local library, all you have to do is like go to like the Libby website and you type in like your library card number and make an account and you can download Kindle books for free, just like you would at a library. Like they give you like a time. It's like, okay, well you have to have it, returned by within like 2 weeks or whatever. But then you can like renew it. What a lot of
Okay.
people do is if you put your Kindle in airplane mode, it won't return the book.
Wow.
So you can read it. You can take as long as you need to read it. And it'll
That
stay
is
like
what I
downloaded on
should
your device.
do.
So yeah, definitely like if you have a library card, which is what I do, like that's why I just went and renewed my library card was so that I specifically could start getting library books on my Kindle.
Which website do you use? Which one do you prefer?
Honestly, I've only ever used Libby, Libby.
Libby.
But I heard people say they use Hoopla too, Hoopla.
I didn't know this was a thing. I'm going to do that because I have a library card and I've never been back
And
to
it's
the
free.
library.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for telling me. It actually
Yeah.
looks like it's an app. So I'm going to download that
Yeah, you
app
can download
right
it on
now.
your phone.
I am so excited about this. Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to start a new book tonight then.
Yeah, and then you don't have to pay for it, right?
Wow. Thank you.
You do
This
have to
is
get it.
such
It's
a
like
hack.
if it's like a really, I was just going to say popular. If it's a really popular book, you will have to get on like a wait list for it. Like you'll have to like, if it's like, there's
What?
people like it's checked out for the next, 3 weeks. You have to get on the wait list for it. It depending on like the size of your town. My library
Okay.
has wait lists 13 miles long. So
Are you serious? For an online book?
mm-hmm.
Okay,
For Kindle.
Libby app. We understand you're trying to be like the library, but like,
Well,
chill.
it's
We can all
through
read
your
it.
local library. No, it's like the library buys the books. So like my library will have purchased like 3 copies of Quicksilver, but all of them are out right now. So I have to wait. I have to go on the wait list for my library for that Kindle book. But it's like
What?
done through like the Libby website. Yeah, that's how they like deliver them and stuff.
That is so
I think.
bizarre. So does every library then have an account here? You know what I mean?
I think so. I think most do.
Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to do this. So that's going to be my task tonight is I'm going to download this app and see what books I can get. And hopefully it's confidential and my sweet librarians don't know who I am.
They won't know a thing. No.
Good. And hopefully they have the books I would like in stock.
Right. Sometimes libraries don't have, like public libraries don't have the spiciest of books, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You can always try. You can always check.
They need to adhere to all audiences, I think.
They do. I agree.
Just put them in the back. Put them in the back and say
hide 'em.
classified.
Yeah. Classified.
Oh, that's
okay.
so fun.
I'll let you go. Today has been a long episode, but I will have a lot of stuff for you tomorrow. I'm editing tonight. I'm packing tonight. And then I fly to Colorado tomorrow. And I'll be gone until next Monday night. So I'm going to have a good chunk of catch up for you next week.
Travel recap. We are so excited to hear it.
Travel recap.
Thank you, friends, for listening. We appreciate it. We know this was a longer one. We had a lot to chat about this week.
We did.
But thank you so much. And we will catch up with you all next week.